Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. Charlie and I are here to offer you a low body stretch class today. It's going to be really short and sweet, 10 to 12 minutes. So grab your mat and let's get started.
We do it for the love, for the love. We do it for the love, we do it for the love.
We're going to begin today's class from Savasana staff pose. So extend the legs out nice and long here, scoot the flesh away from the sit bones, flex your feet, sit nice and tall, gently drawing the abdominal muscles in. We'll take a deep breath in, reaching the arms all the way up above your head. And on your exhale, find a nice deep forward fold here. So you can reach for the feet, and if that's in your practice, go ahead and grab a hold. If it's not in your practice to grab your feet, grab yourself a strap if you have one. You can just place it around the feet. That's helpful. If you don't have a strap, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take my Stoked t-shirt here, and I'm gonna bring that around my feet and utilize that. So you could use a t-shirt, you could use a strap, whatever you have at home. But this helps to get a little length here. What we wanna focus on is hinging from the hips, drawing the heart forward towards the knees, keeping a nice long spine for as long as you can. It is okay to round into the spine here a little bit. But what we don't want to do is just start with a rounded spine, because all we're going to do is just open up the back. We're going to work into the low body today, so we want to get into those hamstrings behind the knees. Gently draw the shoulders from the ears, keep those feet nice and flexed, and hold it and breathe. Start to inhale through your nose, nice long deep breaths, and exhale through your nose, full complete release. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, releasing tension, releasing stress, letting go, soften through the back of the neck, relax your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes. Focusing on every breath, in and out. And in and out. Now releasing and coming all the way back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice tall spine. We're going to pull the right foot in for Jus to the left thigh, flexing that left foot. Inhale, reach and stretch, arms high, nice tall spine here. Exhale, forward fold. You can once again use your strap or prop to wrap around that foot and go a little bit deeper if needed. Gently drawing the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the spine long. Breathing now here, focusing that a little bit into the right lower side of the back and the right hip, as well as that left hamstring and calf. And that's again why it's important to keep that left foot flexed, because we can get into the calf muscle with that. Now if we don't focus on the foot, I don't feel this in my calf at all. So keep that foot flexed, active, and keep breathing in and out, and in and out. Couple more breaths. And then inhale, come all the way back up to seated, roll through the spine, lengthen, extend the right leg out, pull the left foot in. Janu-Shirshasana, inhale, arms high, reach and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold over the right leg. Again, grab your strap, your prop if needed here. Shoulders back and down, lengthen through the crown. Breathing down the right leg, into the left hip and low back. One thing that can be helpful when you're in these deep, longer holds is to just reset. So at any point, if you want to lengthen up through the spine, lift up through the heart, think about hinging from the hips once more, and then exhale and sink back in and see if you can go just a little bit deeper. Finding that edge and playing with it, breathing into it. Being able to identify where you're in pain and where you're uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's not okay to be in pain. So if you're in pain, back off a little bit. If you're uncomfortable, Breathe into it and see if you can invite some comfort into those places, those spaces. With your next inhalation, we're going to come all the way back up, bending into the right knee for a little ankle mobility. We're going to push forward and through. If that doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Just swing your knees to one side, come to tabletop here, and we're going to just step that right foot up between the thumbs, coming into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Taking a deep breath in, reaching the arms all the way up here. Exhale, bring the hands down onto the top of the right thigh. We're going to sink into the hips here to stretch out that left hip and the psoas. Taking a deep breath in, then pulling the belly button in, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, shifting back towards that left knee a little bit more, slightly straightening that right knee out just a little bit. And then exhale, we're going to deeply bend back into the right knee, sink into the hips. And then inhale, we lift. And exhale, sink it in. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink it in. Bring your palms back down to the floor to frame the foot. Now from here, we're going to inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, bending into the left knee, reach the right hand back towards that left foot. If you have it in your practice to grab a hold of the foot, awesome, grab a hold, squeeze that heel in towards the glute. If it's not, couple things. You can either just squeeze that heel in and reach the hand back, or grab your handy tool, whatever it might be, your shirt, your strap, your belt, place it around the right foot. It's always hard to get this one on the foot, but I'll get it. There we go. So wrap it up around your foot there and then pull that in. So that gives you just a little extra length, as if your arm grew a little bit longer. Hold that there, deep breath in, deep breath out. In and out, and then we'll release here, setting that strap down, and then bring the right knee all the way back to meet the left. Inhale, step the left foot forward, reach and stretch arms all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, take the hands down onto the left thigh. And first we're sinking into the hips, getting that nice big stretch here through the front of the right hip, hip flexor, psoas. Take a deep breath in, a little bit into the quad too, and we're gonna lift. Navel in, thighs squeeze in. Mula Bandha is active, so we're lifting the pelvic floor. And then exhale, we sink in. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, we sink in. The torso is staying upright this whole time. So I'm not leaning forward as I sink into that knee. We're staying nice and upright, keeping the core strong, the heart open. Exhale, sink it in, and bring the fingertips down to frame the foot. We're planting the right palm. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, reaching the left arm back, bending into the right knee, grabbing a hold of that foot, or use your tool, use your strap, use your shirt, pull it in. Draw the left shoulder back, try to twist the heart open. So we're getting a twist here in the spine as we stretch out that right quad. Deep belly breath in. Exhale, release, plant the palm, bring your left knee back to meet the right. Make your way into child's pose. Sink the hips back to the heels, drop the forehead down, take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Continuing to breathe in and out through your nose here. If you have time and would like to transition into Savasana, this is a great opportunity to take 5 or 10 minutes laying on your back, resting and relaxing. This is also a great class to follow a vinyasa flow, get a nice deep stretch after you get some movement and some heat built in the body. I hope you enjoyed this class today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in the future. Namaste.